curious for knowledge, or someone who is not thinking ahead, or someone who is not decisive in making decision. If you are in the US or in Canada, I'm telling you, you will look like someone who is in the midst of darkness. You won't see any light because you yourself, you are an ignorant person. And that is why we've come up. I appreciate other people who have been coming to Daddy Free's life to talk about how you can make six figures, how you can actually discover yourself while in the US. And you see, Daddy Free's, I guess one thing that we need to, I would like you to advocate more is, I guess we should have orientation programs for people who are leaving Nigeria. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you one thing I observed when I moved to the US. When you go to the coffee store, most especially, you will see everyone reading a book, whether it's a novel or it's a scientific book. Then reading here is a culture. Whether they have higher education or they don't have higher education, then how can you compete with people who are enlightened? You, where you come, maybe all you do all day is to gossip.
From one blog to the other, from one comment section to the other. Blog hoppers.
You understand? But in a place like the US, someone like me, I go to the coffee store most of the time. You see, one first advice I'm going to give everyone who is in diaspora, probably if you are struggling at the moment, take a time to go around the city to see what people are doing. Try to get yourself familiar with the culture. Do not say, oh, I can't go to a coffee store and spend $10 or $20. When you have that mindset, it will be difficult for you to understand the culture. It will be difficult for you to receive acceptance from people because you don't know how they communicate. You don't know how they dress. You don't understand their gesture. Then when you go to places like this, you will understand their culture. You will understand their gesture. You will know when they say, I'm not interested. How can you know all of this when you don't go out? And most of us will only visit Nigerian community. No, it's not done that way. If not, you will struggle. Let me make myself an example. My first job, one of the things I experienced was more of racism. I wasn't accepted. Most of the time when I want to talk, they give me this kind of gesture like, what does he know? And to a point, I thought I was ridiculed. But I sat down and what I did was to observe everyone in the team, the way they talk. I also was able to understand their depths of knowledge during conversation. Just that observation alone, I have to sit back and do what? I have to reevaluate myself and have to start doing what they are doing by studying more, by observing, by visiting places, by traveling more, by having more conversation, by joining meaningful community, by going to conferences and webinars. And I became more decisive. I started thinking about the next 5 years. I started thinking about the next 10 years. Then when you find yourself in such a community, your thinking will change. You know, that is different from where we are coming from. Except if you find yourself probably in the midst of intellectuals like Daddy Freeze and, other people who have been advocating for people to become more knowledgeable. I know that the Freeze have been talking about the godliness of many Christians. You understand? I guess those are some of the awareness. But if you find yourself here in the US, I advise you, please join the right community, go to coffee shops, go to libraries, so that you can interact with people.
All right, awesome stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much, my brother. This makes me very happy because this gives us the opportunity to, I was saying the other time, there are two ways to live a decent life. One is by saving. It's called conservation. The other is by doing more. For instance, if it takes you 2 million naira a month to survive, and then you start earning 1.8 million, if you want to buy, you will continue using your 2 million, then you enter gbese. But if you want to use your head, you will conserve some of your resources, some of your energy, so you can fit your life into that 1.8 million that you are now earning. Another option is to do more. So you can earn 1.8 from two places. That way you can survive. Either way, you will survive. Whether you conserve or you add to what you're already doing. The world is different from the world our parents grew up in. The other day, I was with Amarachi and my mother-in-law. The two of them gave me advice the same day. My mother-in-law said there was a building we're looking at to use for Tastebud's Culinary Academy. My mother-in-law said, buy the building. Amarachi said, Daddy, Solana is 9 naira. Buy Solana. I said, what does my child know? So that it will not look like I'm not giving her any attention, I bought $50 worth of Solana. My mother-in-law, my spirit just said, no, I shouldn't buy the house. Both will seem good advice. Of course, the house always seemed the better advice. Today, Solana is 170. It's 190 now.
It's 190, yeah.
Imagine something that went from 9 naira to 190.
Yes.
My $50 don't turn nearly 500 or 300 and something dollars, or 400 and something dollars. If I'd listened to my daughter, I probably would have put deposit down on the latest Ferrari out of the money I made only from Solana.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? The world has evolved. It is dangerous to take advice from your parents in a world that they themselves can't never understand.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
What is machine learning? What is AI? When our parents were growing up, you are a doctor, a lawyer, a pharmacist. I was telling my father today, last time he visited, I was like, Daddy, do you know that nursing is one of the biggest careers in the world now? Do you know how much money nurses make? My father said, that he's seen it too. You will not believe it. When we're growing up, one of my cousins wanted to be a nurse. My father said, how can you be a nurse when you can be a doctor? No, don't be a nurse. That you'll be serving doctors. That was their mentality. In today's world, do nurses serve doctors? Well, maybe they're right, but there are so many job opportunities for nurses that even doctors don't have. In a computer-generated, controlled, and directed world, in a world when even that your nursing job will soon be replaced by a robot, you need to understand what machine learning is. You need to understand what AI is. So my dear brother Henry, let us start with, what does machine learning mean? When you hear machine learning, what does it mean?
Yeah, thanks for the question. I will say it in a very simple manner. When you look at machine learning itself, I would say is more like an algorithm. And one of the, I would say, a sample use case of machine learning that most of us are kind of familiar with. I know everyone knows ChatGPT. Then ChatGPT, OpenAI ChatGPT, is actually an application that was developed using machine learning and AI. Then with ChatGPT, there's something they call test to test. For instance, when you ask ChatGPT to draft, what does it take to love a woman? ChatGPT is going to give you a suggestion. Then we have another AI or machine learning model, which we call test to images. Now you can ask an AI or machine learning to actually convert a text to an email. Let me say, for instance, you said, "Can you generate me an image of Daddy Freeze sitting down, putting in ads, and at the same time sipping probably a wine?" Guess what? The AI tool will definitely generate an image. And most of the data that this machine learning tool or technology use are actually data that are available on the internet. Without data, machine learning cannot function. Then the way machine learning is being developed is actually being developed by training the tool with a particular set of data. Then machine learning can be actually be used in different areas, whether in our everyday life or probably in organization. For instance, let me give you an instance. For instance, now when you go to airport in Singapore, now you don't even need once you come in. I guess as a visitor, I think the first thing you are going to do once they ask you for your passport. But if you are going within Singapore, within the nation, all you need to use is just your eye. They will ask you to look at the screen, and that is actually a technology that is powered by artificial intelligence and machine learning. And some sample use case of AI machine learning that we have in today's world. There's something they call Microsoft Copilots. With Microsoft Copilots, you can actually create a PowerPoint slide that you don't need. You just need to write what we call a prompt. A prompt is just a simple sentence. It's a text that you write to this AI tool, and that AI tool will help you to what will give you an output of what you give to it. If you said draft me a learning course outline on impact of machine learning on organizational performance, this Copilot tool will help you to draft that tool. Then even in organization right now, AI can also be used in the area of customer service. There's something they call chatbots. Then it's called conversational AI. Then this conversational AI is powered by a machine learning algorithm called LLP, natural language processing. That means a chatbot can communicate to customers just like a normal human being. If the chatbot is being trained just like a normal customer service will attend to you. And that is why there is this fear that AI is going to cause a shortage in terms of that. There'll be there'll be an employee cuts in terms of many organizations. Let us say they have 1,000 employees. Because of machine learning, they might not need up to 1,000 employees. It might be maybe 50,000 employees. Because when they train the machine learning tools or technology, that machine learning tool or technology can do the same thing that a normal human being would do day to day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, those are some of the sample use cases of how machine learning is being used. And in another area is in the Hollywood movie, there was a news that came up that they will no longer use actors even in making movies. Then with these machine learning tools, you can also use it to develop video, like text to videos. There was a recent AI tool that was launched by OpenAI. It's called Sora. With this AI tool, they were able to generate videos just like if you want to watch an action movie. Just through a text, yes. And you can actually determine if the actor should be a black person, if the actor should be a white person. And machine learning is going to affect every sector, from the healthcare sector to the transportation sector to the aviation sector, in the sense that one thing is going to do is going to bring about productivity, it's going to bring about efficiency, It's going to reduce the time spent in performing a particular activities. Let me give you an instance. If you are an administrative staff that handles email for your boss, with machine learning, with the integration of AI, let us use the Microsoft Copilot. It will help you to segment emails that are being received. It will give you a summary of the email and will tell you the emails that require urgent response. These are some of the things that artificial intelligence can do for you.
All right, awesome. Now, what are the career opportunities in AI and machine learning? How can Nigerians make money through machine learning and AI?
Thank you for the question. There are several opportunities when it comes to career opportunities in AI and machine learning, and I will start with this. There is a notion that AI is going to eliminate a lot of jobs. I would say it is true to an extent, but the truth is, without the human being, without the human factor, AI can never be implemented in an organization. Then what Brightness Academy has done is the different roles that we have in today's world, like a program manager, you're a product manager, a cybersecurity expert, a scrum master, or a program manager, or you are an a quality assurance analyst. Now, for you to be able to help your organization to implement artificial intelligence, you actually need the knowledge. And that is why we have courses like AI Program Manager, AI Product Manager, AI Business Analyst. Then with the knowledge of artificial intelligence, that means you'll be able to position your organization to leverage on the opportunity of artificial intelligence. One of the things that you'll be able to help them to do is to identify some of the benefits, the business use case on how your organization can implement artificial intelligence. And another thing that you'll be able to help them to do is to make them AI ready. There are a lot of organizations who are not AI ready. AI readiness in terms of the ability to be able to adopt artificial intelligence in every aspect of their business. In an organization, we have different segments of organization, different segments of line of business. We have the department of sales, we have the department of marketing, we have the department of HR, we have the department of finance, we have the department of customer service. Each of these departments that are free, they all use a technology. And all the technologies that we are using, now the technology vendors are integrating or embedding artificial intelligence into that tool. Then moving forward, in the next 3-4 years, most of the tools that we'll be using, they will be artificial intelligence integrated, enabled. They won't just be ordinary tool anymore. Then, just as the positions I've mentioned, AI program manager, AI product owner, AI scrum master, AI business analyst, AI ethical impact assessment. Now, let me talk about AI ethical impact assessment or AI ethical evaluator or responsible AI specialist. Now, there is a common mind with the adoption of artificial intelligence. That mind is the risks. Many organizations are scared of bringing AI because of the risks involved in it. There is a lot of risks involved or attached with the use of AI. And that is why the United States as a nation has developed a policy through the National Institute of Standard and Technology to develop a framework that will ensure that AI is responsibly used or adopted or implemented. What does that imply? That is, there is a framework or a standard that every organization has to follow before they can bring in AI into the organization because of the risk that is involved. Now, Daddy Fish, you might ask what kind of risk is involved with the use of AI. With AI, a lot of people can personalize, can impersonate your voice. They can impersonate your face. That is what artificial intelligence can do. You understand? And AI itself is kind of biased in nature. Let me give you one of the biasness of artificial intelligence. One sample use case was AI believed that black people are criminals.
Wow.
Yeah, when you ask artificial intelligence, what do you think about black people? Because those are some of the information that artificial intelligence can get from online. Yeah.
Wow.
Then now, there are positions that we have, like responsible AI experts. A responsible AI expert is someone that will help the organization to develop a framework to ensure that artificial intelligence is properly implemented, that is, organizations do not suffer the risks that is involved with the use of artificial intelligence, and ensure that the use of artificial intelligence is not biased in nature and it is properly used to ensure the productivity of an organization, and also to give an organization competitive advantage and to help the organization achieve high return on investment or return on assets.
Now, let me ask you, to become an expert in artificial intelligence, or to be able to use artificial intelligence to make money, what does a Nigerian, all these people listening to me right now, what do they need to do? How can artificial intelligence be fitted into their current careers, their current educational structure, their current business plans? How can, okay, the nurses, the tech people who are watching us, how can they start to make money? Is it, first of all, can they do artificial intelligence and machine learning on the side, or this is a career that needs to be you need to go into it full ops? Is there any way you can help?
Yes. Thank you so much, Daddy Fish, for that question. There are two ways to career opportunities in AI. We have the technical side and we have the non-technical side. For the non-technical side are the roles that I've called earlier, like the AI program manager, the AI business analyst, the AI program manager, the AI responsible expert or AI ethical impact expert. Those are the non-technical side. Then you can have your current role and enroll for a program with Brightness Academy, and you'll be able to take this course while you are working. It is not technical in nature. But mind you, some of the terminologies we'll be talking about, you must be ready to absorb them. They are like, let me explain. If you're a program manager or a product manager, a business analyst that is working on a technology project, you must be technology savvy. That is, you must be familiar with some of the technology terminologies. That is the first thing. Then, if you want to enroll for any of our non-technical course, which is the AI program manager, the AI business analyst, the AI scrum master, you don't need to have programming skills like Python. No. All we are going to teach you is to understand the different AI technologies and machine learning that are provided by different technology vendors like Amazon, like Google, like Microsoft. Then we are going to teach you the use cases, the business use case for each of these AI technologies as it applies to your organization business, be it sales, be it marketing, be it customer service, be it human resources, be it financial management, maybe consulting. Then we teach you all of these. And another thing that we're also going to teach you is how to implement data strategy for artificial intelligence. As I said earlier in my first conversation, I said without data, there is no AI. A machine learning tool have to be trained with data. Then you need to understand every process, procedure about the concept of data. Then we're also going to teach you about the AI project life cycle. What are the steps to help your organization in implementing artificial intelligence from the initiation level to the completion level? Even though you have a project management background, but we're going to teach you how it applies when it comes to adopting and implementing artificial intelligence. I guess I've addressed for the non-technical folks. Then for the technical folks, you must have a Python background. You must be probably like a data scientist or data analyst. That is for the non-technical career opportunity. And right now, we only offer 3 of those courses, which is AWS Machine Learning Engineer. That means as an AWS Machine Learning Engineer, you must be able to use the Amazon Web Service platform to develop machine learning applications. Yeah, that is what, and that one is about 10 months program, but we are not offering that right now. And we have another one that's called the Google Machine Learning Engineer. That means we're going to teach you how to use the Google platform to develop machine learning applications or to probably manipulate data or do some predictive analytics for your organization. Then we also have the Microsoft Azure Machine Learning Engineer program as well. Those 3 are technicals, but we have about 30 AI courses. 27 of those AI courses, they are non-technical. That means if you're a financial advisor or you're a financial analyst or you in any current position that you are right now, you can actually apply for our non-technical AI courses. And we're going to open your eye on how you can become ahead. Because the truth of the matter that it is, I'll tell you, a lot of people are having sleepless nights in the Silicon Valley just to ensure that they penetrate into the opportunities that artificial intelligence will offer to organizations. Then my advice is you should key into it right now while it is hot.
Absolutely wonderful. Now, how can these people get in touch with you? These people that want to learn from you. Shout out to Sabio. Sabio says, wow, this guy is knowledgeable. So, Henry, do you have any program where you are teaching people, or do you have any course? Is there any way these people can tap into this? How can they get in touch with you? How much do they stand to even make monthly from this AI? How much?
Okay, right now, if you are an AI expert, you should earn between 165K to 250K
A year.
a year annually, between 165 to 250. I am actually speaking for myself. I'm not even just talking from data you can see on the internet. I'm speaking for myself. If you have the kind of knowledge I have in terms of artificial intelligence and machine learning, that is how much you should earn. Between 165, you should not go less than 165. Between 165 and 250. And that the fees, there is one I didn't mention. We also have this opportunity for cybersecurity experts. Then if you're a cybersecurity expert, take advantage of this program. We'll teach you how to become a responsible AI expert. Then this is actually one of the programs that those who are cybersecurity professionals can actually take advantage of. And the good thing why my program is different from any other program that you have out there. Most of our programs are 4 months, which is about 16 weekends. And The course outline actually capture everything that will make you or ensure that you earn between 165 to 250K. You might ask me, how possible is that? We're going to teach you the leadership aspects. We're going to teach you the project management aspects. We're going to teach you the data strategy aspects. We're going to teach you the application of agile practice in artificial intelligence. We're going to teach you the design thinking in artificial intelligence. Then these are some of the things you are going to gain. And as someone who is currently in a leadership role, I'm going to teach you all the tricks on how you can demonstrate that leadership ability when you have an interview. Then some of the bonuses that you get when you enroll with Brightness Academy is we are going to help you with resume optimization. We are going to prepare you for interviews by giving you sample interviews.
Progressive
And we're also going to share some of the
ask for my account.
different interview models that are being employed by different organizations. Like Amazon. Amazon interview is different from any other organization. Google interview is different from any other organization. Then these are some of the things that we are going to show you doing those programs. And another thing we're also going to do is to
Zenith Bank.
Bring you into a community of technology experts, AI experts, and we're going to teach you how you can do that, how you can network with people through LinkedIn.
Thank you.
And we also provide coaching services as well. Then, if probably you are a product manager or you're a program manager in any role right now, and you want to take advantage of AI opportunities in your organization, we are going to coach you on how to do that. Then these are some of the services that we offer.
Okay, how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, I believe that the fees are posted a caption. You can reach out to us through our WhatsApp, and you can also reach out to us through our email, info@brightnessacademy.org. And you can also go to our website. You'll see our email there, you see our WhatsApp or phone number. Please just text, don't call. Send a text to our WhatsApp or text us directly or send us an email. And you can also look for us on our website. It's www.brightnessacademy.org, or just go to Google and type Brightness Academy and you'll be able to find us. And we have a tagline, it's called Meet the Future You. Then when you join us, we teach you how to see the future in you. That is what we do.
Wow. Now, how much does your course cost?
As I said, it's a 4-month program, 16 weeks. It goes for $2,000. But as time goes on, the price might go higher than that. And another thing I also like to share is we are currently working with some institutions that are going to accredit some of the courses that we are doing. And we're also working to have some kind of partnership with the government as well. Then probably in a year, most of our courses will be accredited and be accepted out there. Yeah.
Now, can you type out your number so that I can pin it so people can send their messages to that number?
Okay, I'll do that in a bit.
Somebody saying, don't listen. I always tell you, in this life, if you invest your money, you invest at your own risk. But those that did not risk, where are they today? The safest place for a plane is in the airport. It's the safest place. But did you buy your aeroplane to keep it in the airport? Your money is safest in the bank, just like a ship is safest when it is docked in the yard. But is that what you bought the ship for? When you go out there, you stand the chance of risking, but you also stand the chance of empowering yourself. So do think about it. Do think it through. I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Dalif, please.
Can people in Nigeria get AI machine learning jobs remotely from Nigeria without having to live in the US? Or this is mainly for Nigerians or people living in the US in general?
I don't think location is actually a problem when it comes to getting AI or machine learning opportunity. And I'll tell you how possible is that. There
Wow.
are two ways. The first one is becoming a freelancer. We have different freelancing platforms like Upwork, like Fiverr. I know a lot of Nigerians who are actually making money while being in Nigeria. They are data engineers, they are freelancers. And I will tell you, they charge the same hourly rates like people who are based in the US and other parts of developed nations. That is the first route. Then the second route is, if once you are done with the program, there is something we are going to help you to do, is to build a portfolio. The portfolio is something you build that has an history of the projects that you've worked on, that you want to showcase. And there are different platforms where you can showcase your portfolio. LinkedIn is one of them. We are going to teach you how to do that. Then and once you enroll for our programs, we also have a group project you are going to do. Then with that group project, you'll be able to develop hands-on experience. Then that project, you'll be able to showcase it on your profile, probably via LinkedIn or via GitHub and other communities where technology experts can actually locate you. Then that second option is actually linked to you reaching out to different consulting companies. Now, after COVID, a lot of consulting companies around the world are actually recruiting people from Africa and different areas in the world. Then it's either you're a freelancer or you can work with consulting company. Consulting company, they don't care wherever you are. As long as you are proficiency or you are competent, definitely they will hire you. I know people who are based in Egypt, in Morocco, who are working for consulting companies that are based in Canada, based in the US, a lot of them. Freelancing and consulting company, those are the two ways you can get a job. I won't lie to you, it is difficult to get a job with Amazon and Google while you are working in Nigeria, while you are living in Nigeria. That is not possible, I'm not going to lie. It's either you're a freelancer or you get a job with a consulting company. Those are the two ways you can get a job while you are in Nigeria or in Africa. Yeah.
Does your organization help people get jobs after they've gone through their training?
No. The only thing we do, just as I said, we're only going to provide you with the information you need that will help you to get the job. One thing we are currently working on is to develop a partnership with different organizations. We are trying to have an alliance with the HR of most organizations, so that when we have our graduates, we can refer them to those organizations. But the only two best bets for those who are in Nigeria who want to take advantage of AI machine learning skills, they can only be a freelancer or work with consulting company. That is guaranteed. We'll only teach you how to do that, how to garnish your CV, how to have a very fascinating and tempting portfolio that will attract recruiters to your page, and how to also reach out to executives of different organizations. They will teach you all of this. And by the time you decided to leave Nigeria too, yeah, that means we get you equipped and teach you some of the communication style. Like now, some of the things that we're talking in our AI course is communicating AI concept to business. Then there is a way you communicate artificial intelligence to your clients, to organization. Then these are some of the things that we'll be addressing. Addressing communication gap that exists in our AI team. These are some of the things we'll be looking at.
All right. Now, for those of you who are interested, it's Bright, Abby, Bright.
brightnestacademy.org.
Okay,
And
Bright
our
Next
email is
Academy.
our email is info@brightnestacademy.org. And our WhatsApp number is +1
Hold on,
802.
hold on, hold on. Let's take down the number.
Okay.
+1
802
802
839
839
0484.
0484. That is +1 802
839
839
0484.
0484.
Yeah, that is the
+1.
WhatsApp
Let
number.
me,
And you can also text
okay,
us
hold
if you're in
on.
the US.
Let me give you the number. +1 802 839 0484.
That is the number.
I'm pasting it now, and I'm going to pin the number. That's right. So that's it. The number has been pinned right there. So that is the number. I hope I got the number right.
Yes.
+1 802
839
839
0484.
0484. So
And go ahead, Chris.
if you are interested in this, go ahead right now and see how you can join. Do you have any testimonials? Do you have anyone who has worked with you or who has studied under you and have done well in the real world, who are currently earning money right now and doing well and maximizing on what you taught them via your
Oh,
establishment?
okay. Let me put it this way. Um, this will be our maiden edition. Have been coaching people before I decided to launch Brightness Academy. I used to have a lot of mentees that I just teach them free of charge and stuff like that. And as a result of that high demand that usually get from people, then I decided to develop an e-learning platform that will be able to cater for needs like this. Yeah. Then this is actually first of its kind. And this e-learning platform is different from any other e-learning platform. Just to let you know that the freeze moving forward, probably before the end of next year, will also be helping organizations to recruit candidates all the way from Africa and other parts of the world. And that's
Wow.
part of the, yes, it's called Brightness Connects. Yeah, before the end of next year, we are going to launch that. And we're also going to have a coaching platform where you can connect with different professionals, technology professionals, not even technology, any profession in the world. You can connect with them via our platform. Then we actually come in with that as well. Then those are some of the things that we currently have in the pipeline that we are currently working on.
Absolutely awesome. This does sound very, very good. Guys, what is your take? I want to ask another question.
Go ahead.
How easy is it to get a job by the time the training is done? How easy do you think? I know this is a very marketable course. I know this is
Okay.
where the world is going. But still, at the end of the day, how easy is it? Is it very easy or relatively easy in your own opinion?
Yeah, I will give an honest opinion. When it comes to getting a job, either in the US or any part of the world, you have to go through a procedure. You have to go through a process. And that process is the process of being ready to be interviewed. That is, you must be ready to demonstrate your knowledge and hands-on experience. Then during the interview process, if the interviewers don't feel that you have the knowledge or the skill they are looking for, then to you it might be difficult to get the job. Yes. But if you are well prepared, you have the hands-on experience, you have the knowledge, then getting the job might be easy. But one thing I'm also going to tell you, I don't think we have millions of AI jobs that are out there. It's not up to that level in terms of numbers, because some organizations are still kind of slow in terms of adopting artificial intelligence. But from next year, we are going to have millions of AI jobs there. That is one thing I say, yeah.
Wow.
But to get yourself prepared for the future, it is advisable that you actually get the knowledge now and you go into the job market and start searching. And apart from that, that the freeze. If you currently have a job, you know that your organization is going to adopt AI, then it is important that you have that knowledge so that they don't get you displaced or they don't get you replaced. Yes. If you don't have the AI knowledge, there's a possibility your organization might tell you, we don't need you anymore. That means you are not innovative or you are not working on yourself. Then every organization in the US expects you to participate and engage in what we call continued education. That is seeking to learn. That is why they said the learning process is never an ending process. You have to keep learning. Then if you don't want to lose your job or you don't want to be among those that are laid off, I'll tell you, someone like me, I got moved to a different department because they discovered I have an AI knowledge and I have a strong passion for artificial intelligence and machine learning. Then there are two people we are addressing here. One is people who want to take advantage of future opportunity in the AI, and two is the people who want to keep their job and escape the trauma of being laid off.
So we are dealing with two types of people here.
Yes.
One that doesn't want to get laid off, and the other one that wants to be able to move into the world of future possibilities. I've been reading a lot of the comments. You see, let me tell you something here. I was with my neighbor Chris this evening. Chris said he sold his 10 BTC at $700 each in 2013. And we're all laughing at him. Hey, Chris, do you know you just sold $730,000? Because when Bitcoin peaked this year, it peaked at $73,000 for one. So imagine he had 10 BTC. That's 700 and something $1,000.
Yep.
What am I trying to say? Many people are scoffing at this, do not realize the opportunities available in this niche market. Yep. And they are scoffing. I beg. Waiting with this on AI call IANI. The future is for those who grab it early.
Yep.
The future, by the time you see a bandwagon, it is always too late to join. Those that want to start, when Daddy Freeze first started doing podcasts, Daddy Freeze was the only one doing podcasts. Everybody was laughing. Look at him. He sits in front of a curtain and talks from morning to night. Mr. Ebu's daughter came today and said how much he makes on TikTok. People will begin panic. Try and enter it now. Saturated. You can't
Yes.
enter it now. It is that first time that I entered it that you could have entered it and started making noise then. But he thought we were mad. Now that is already a bandwagon, all the big brother dropouts don't join. All those ones that fail to amount to anything in Big Brother, they've all joined us in podcast. What do you want to come and tell them as a podcaster now? What do you want to tell them? You want to come out your cloth? You cannot. So, same with AI. Those who join the bandwagon early are the ones that are going to tap into the opportunities and resources.
Yes.
The problem you have is you want to wait to see a bandwagon. By the time you see a bandwagon, it is already too late. I'm going to give out the number again. +1 8028 390 484. Take a pen and a paper and take down the number again. +1 8028
And
390 484.
yeah, and the thing is, I want to chip in something quickly.
Okay.
For those who are actually probably they don't know much about AI and machine learning, we have a free class, 3 days free class. I'll be coming up. Then, if you are interested, you can actually send a text to that number or send us an email. Probably you are in a current role and you don't know how AI is relevant to your current job. Please reach out to us. Or you have any question um, regarding any career opportunities. Probably since you moved to the US or you moved to the UK or you moved to Canada or you moved to Sweden or you moved to France, please reach out to us. Any question regarding our career, just reach out to us. Yeah. But we have a free 3 days AI class that is coming up. Then I'll send an email based on the number, we'll schedule a date. Yeah.
All right. So when is your next class?
It will be June 22nd this year, June 22nd.
Okay. So guys, if you are interested, the class is June. When is the deadline for payment?
Okay. The payments will make it a little bit flexible. For those who are able to make one-time payments, that is totally appreciated. But we also allow two-time payments. That means in your 5th or 6th week, you are expected to make your full payment. And if you don't make your full payment by then, you will not be able to complete the class. Yep.
So guys, take an advantage of this. This is truly an amazing opportunity. The class is going to go on in June. Don't miss this opportunity. Like I always say, at the end of the day, it is what you know that will direct you in life. So many people will jump and scoff and say, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I'm not interested. Some would actually say, okay, what's he work? What's he offering? Let's try it out. That sometimes is the difference between success and failure. Are you willing to try something new? Or are you one of those people who are stuck in the old way of doing things? I would say this to you for free. There's nothing wrong in being stuck in the old ways. But when you have an opportunity to be useful to yourself and to be able to change the trajectory of your career path, does it not make sense that you gave it a try? Just thoughts
Yeah. I
from
comment
you.
section. Some people are asking how much. It's $2,000 for 4 months, 16 weekends. And please, if it's intensive,
$2,000.
yeah, if you are lazy, please don't enroll. Yeah, very rigorous. Please, if you are not ready to learn, please don't enroll. Yeah,
If
if
you
you are
are
not
not
ready
ready
to
to
learn,
learn, oh,
don't
do
enroll.
not enroll. Oh. If you are
Someone was
lazy,
asking how
oh,
many years experience. I've been in the IT space for 10 years and 5 years of machine learning data and AI experience.
sorry guys, I'm bringing him back. Okay. All right, guys. All right, Henry. You know, after 1 hour, Instagram cuts
I
you
know,
off.
I'm aware.
So, welcome back. So, you were saying something before we were interrupted.
Yeah, I was saying one is a 16 weeks program, which is 4 months, which is very rigorous. If you are lazy, if you are a pessimistic person, please don't register. You have to be very optimistic. You must be ready to learn. And one of the things we're also going to teach you is to tell you all the all-round skills that you need to have to be able to secure a job and also to become an AI expert in your current role if an opportunity shows up in your current organization. Because a lot of organizations actually prefer to recruit their internal employee rather than bringing someone new. Then it's to your own advantage if you have the AI knowledge and skill. As I said earlier, irrespective of your current role, if you don't know where AI is useful to you in your current role, reach out, please. I will have a workshop for it. The workshop is free. Then, that is one more thing I also want to chip in. Our AI class is not just for candidates, probably individuals that have a job now, or those who are looking for, 6 figures opportunity. We also offer services to organizations who are ready to implement artificial intelligence. Then this is the kind of service we offer to organizations. We'll help you to identify the business use case where you can bring in AI to your organization. And two, we also provide capacity building or training for your organization. Then the good thing about our platform is you can integrate our LMS platform into your organization LMS platform. That is, um, you can train, that is, you can upskill and reskill your current employees through our LMS platform. And we also provide curriculum as well for schools Probably if you are an high school administrator and you want to develop a curriculum for high school students, we also do that as well. And if you want to develop a risk framework to manage the risk of AI in your organization, that is something we also do as well. And we also provide services to government parastatals at the state level, federal level, and the local level. Then, if Nigeria as a nation wants to implement artificial intelligence, we can actually organize a program that will be of great benefit to youth and also explain some of the opportunities of how different developing world around the nation are actually leveraging AI. And that the things, I'll tell you what United States is doing as a nation. I will mention four things. One, because of the risks involved with AI, Joe Biden came up with a policy that every organization using AI or developing AI application has to follow before they can launch their AI products, just to safeguard humanity or to safeguard the citizens of the US. Then the second thing they did was to create a AI research center. Now we have different AI research institutes across the US, because whether we like it or not, we're actually moving to a new era, which is the era of artificial intelligence and machine learning, the era of robotics. Then that is one thing the nation are doing in order to position ourselves for this new evolution that is about to take place. Then these are things we can actually share with government of nations. We can actually share with leadership in different sectors, whether be it the banking sector, the aviation sector. Reach out to Biden's Academy. These are some of the services we offer.
So, guys, this is a coagulation of opportunities. You can learn to be part of the AI world. You can study machine learning. You can boost yourself. So he said something. Henry said something. Can you hear me, Henry? Can you hear me?
That freeze. Yeah, they can't. It freeze for like few minutes.
Yes, I was trying to paste the number. The number is pasted there. You see, Henry was saying something. He said, if you are lazy, don't bother. But if you are hardworking and you want to increase your ability to make money, this could be your call. This could be your call. Why don't you send a WhatsApp? Make more inquiries. Take down this number right now, wherever you're listening to, wherever you're listening from. Take down this number. +1 8028 390 484. I'll take that number again. +1 8028 390 484. Do you want to be part of what the future is going to look like? It's either going to be artificial intelligence or natural stupidity. You choose. It's going there. It's either you have this artificial intelligence or you have natural stupidity. But whether you like it or not, the world is going there.
That the thing, I saw the comment section. Some people have been asking, what is his role? What is his qualification? Okay, I'm sorry I didn't say that before I joined. I'm actually a certified AWS machine learning specialty. Then I cannot come online or set up an e-learning platform to teach people a particular course without being knowledgeable about it. I'm an AWS certified machine learning specialty. And apart from that, I have close to 25 IT certifications. I have a certificate from University of California, San Diego, a certificate in business intelligence analytics. For the record, if you need to verify my certificate is verifiable. My professional certification are also verifiable. Then another thing you need to know about me, I'm currently rounding up a PhD in information technology and enterprise resource management. And I also work with an organization that operates on a global scale in the biofarm industry. And I'm also a senior manager. I deal with different kinds of technology, be it contact center application, incident management application, CRM application, data reporting analytics application, data integration, data migration, data archiving. I deal with all of this. I have to develop standard operating procedures for organization in terms of IT governance. I have to do gap analysis of technology where I provide technology advice based on what kind of technology to choose for based on our business use case. These are the things that I do. Then if you are looking for me, go to LinkedIn and type Henry Onowole. You will find me there. And I'm putting on this same kind of hats. I'm called the hat man. Then go there, you will find me there. And I have an MBA from University of the People. And I have a master's from Nigeria, from Olabisi Onabanjo University, a bachelor and a master degree. That means I have 2 master degrees and currently a PhD and a certificate in business intelligence analysis. And I also have a certificate from MIT in leadership and innovation. That is why I tell you that I'm currently in the leadership role.
Waiting we go
then go to my LinkedIn profile, you will see the license number, you will see everything there. I'm also a certified senior Salesforce architect. I have over 19 certifications. Go there, you will see it there.
Oh boy, you don't read the whole book finish. Waiting can remain for us. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody said, what's your qualification? I don't remember again, it's too much. So, on a final note, Henry, thank you so much for joining us live. Thank you for sharing out of your wealth of knowledge. Guys, I'm giving you the number once again. Someone say, how old you can be? Take a read all this book. Please, Henry, answer us.
Darling, please, there's something I want to mention. I came to the US like 5 years ago. And I'll tell you a lot was achieved in 5 years. In 5 years, I got all these 20-something certification. I got an MBA. I got a certificate in business intelligence analysis. I got a leadership and innovation certification. And I rose to the position of leadership. All I did in 5 years. When I was doing my citizenship ceremony, I stood out by grace. I was interviewed by Fox News. Then go to my LinkedIn page. You will see me. I was being interviewed by Fox News during my citizenship ceremony. That is not anything any Nigerian gets of people. But I got that. And I also met, what's it called? The, like a board of director for the citizenship ceremony in the US. Yeah, go to my Instagram page, Henry_Onowole. You will see all of these videos there. Type my name, Henry Onowole. I'm also on Yahoo News. You will see me there. Just go there and type Henry Onowole. You will see me there.
Henry Onowole.
You will see the first news video. You will see me on Yahoo News just to validate my credibility.
Henry Onowole.
Yes, type it at the face. You see it on Yahoo News. You will see Fox News.
Okay, I'm typing it down. Onowole is spelled
Onawole.
Let me see Fox News.
Fox 40. Yeah. When you type it on Google, you should be able to see.
Forbes 40.
Yeah, did you find it? Yeah.
Is it Forbes or Fox?
Fox, Fox, like Xmas, Fox 40, right? Yeah.
Okay, yes, I can see it. This was when
yes,
you got,
there. They mentioned my name.
This was when you got your citizenship.
Yes.
Mm.
And you can find all Yahoo News. I also appeared on that. And I wrote an article on career opportunities in artificial intelligence and machine learning, where I talk about the different responsibility of different roles and the technical skill requirement. Then if you are interested in that, reach out to me. I will send you the link to that article. It's on the platform that is called Medium. I wrote an article on that. I'm a scholar myself. And at the field, just for the record, I came into the US as a researcher. I was a climate change researcher. I didn't come as a student. I came in as a researcher to write a research on climate change all the way from Nigeria through a J1 visa. Not only few Nigerians get that kind of opportunity at Utah State University. I came in as a climate change researcher, not as a master's student, not as a PhD student, but as someone to come and write research on climate change.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Somebody said you have all these certifications, but you don't have work experience. Tell us about your work experience.
Okay. Now, I believe there are technology experts in the comment section. If I don't have a depth of knowledge in technology, I won't be able to communicate the way I communicated. Yes, then people who are the technology experts in the technology field can speak. It's not about the certification. If I don't have the experience, I don't have the knowledge, I can't have the boldness to come here and stand before you than the freeze. And I won't be able to talk the way I'm talking. And just to let you know, all the certification and the educational qualification I have, if you are not prudent enough or you are not knowledgeable, you will not be able to skate through all these things I'm talking about. Yes, it comes with a price. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Henry Onowale.
Thank you,
guys. If you are interested, someone is saying, where have you worked? Can you mention some of the places you've worked?
Okay. The first company I work in the US is called Twilio. Twilio, Twilio. Is based in San Francisco. It's a contact center. They develop contact center application. One of their most popular technology that is being used is called SendGrid. It's actually used for text messaging. It's a text messaging platform, SendGrid. That is one. I've worked with another contact center application. It's called Ring Central. I worked there as a professional service engineer. I've also worked with the number one. Okay, Danny Freeze, I'm not going to mention name. There is someone who is close to you, who knows me, that will work in the same company before.
Okay.
The person used to offer an e-learning service just like mine. He comes, you like him, you know him. He comes here regularly. Ask him, we've met in the same company. And the name of the company is called Pacific Gas and Electric Company. That is the number one electric company in California. And I was a senior technology person. Just the person will reach out to you. The person knows who I'm referring to. The person comes on this e-learning platform to talk about Scrum Master, business analyst. Ask the person. Yes. That's a proof. No lie. That if it's not who I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay, you asked for the man's experience. He has given you his experience. He has given you his CV. He has given you his certifications. As usual, Nigerians will still continue to talk and talk and talk.
Yes.
But you see, It reminds me of when they were talking and talking and talking about Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin is not good. Bitcoin is not good. Some people heard it and said, okay, let me try it. And they tried it. It worked. For some, it didn't work. But at the end of the day, it is all in how you apply what you are, what you have learned. One thing I'd also like to tell you, there are a lot of people inside the comment section who are trying to market what is trying to market. If you lose your money, now you know. I do not vet or verify anybody in the comment section telling you I do this, I do this, I do. You know, people are always looking for cheaper. Some people say I do it for free. Oh, I do it for only $100 for 7 months. You now go there, you now start calling me Daddy Freeze. I met somebody on your live in the comment section. I sent them $100. They now block me on WhatsApp. When if you call me and tell me that, the first thing you hear from me is God will punish you. So guys, at the end of the day, like I always say, it's not necessary, it's not compulsory. If you like, take advantage of it. If you don't like, look for other opportunities. There are many opportunities that you can take advantage of. But if you think you want to be part of this futuristic dream, do send a WhatsApp message to
or send an email to info@brightnessacademy.org. And you can also go to our website. Our website is a very rich website. It's not a much-known website. Brightness Academy is different. There is not a web. Brightness Academy was not created because we want to generate revenue, but we created because we have a vision to meet a need, and that need is to actually bridge the gap in the areas where a lot of people from developing nations are kind of lacking in terms of taking advantage of opportunities, technology advantage, when they move probably to US or Canada. Then these are some of the gaps that we are trying to bridge. As I said, as time goes on, get familiar, you will get to see me talking about different aspects and advocating for a lot of things. The Brightness Academy is not just there for generating revenue. When you look at the website, you will know that we have a vision. Yeah. And it's an organization that is operating on a global level. We are registered here in the US and we plan to spread to UK. Then for those in UK, you can reach out. Those in Canada, you can reach out. Those in France, Germany, reach out. Very soon, I'll be having a webinar coming up in Dubai, coming up in UK, coming up in Canada. I'll be coming here live. Then get ready. Yeah.
All right. Sir Bill, who is somebody I respect very much, said, if you have money, pay this guy. He's a teacher. Sir Bill is very intellectually sound. He's also into tech. He's also into intelligence. He's a smart guy. So I don't know. Big shout out to Sir Bill right there. If you're interested in what Henry is talking about, the number is +1 8028.
Yeah, and that people are already reaching out on WhatsApp.
Yes?
People are already reaching out on WhatsApp.
Okay. +1.
Yeah,
let me give them the number. +1 8028 390484. The number again, +1 8028 390484. I'll take the number again, +1 8028 390484. God bless you. Thank you so much, Henry.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Thank you for the opportunity.
God bless you. Take good care of yourself. Take care, everybody.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.